Back in April, it was announced that Will Smith was facing a 10-year ban from attending the Oscars and Academy-related functions after slapping Chris Rock at this year's 94th Academy Awards ceremony. In a statement, the Academy stated that the Oscars had been overshadowed by the unacceptable and harmful behavior that Smith exhibited on stage. Smith has since profusely apologized for his actions and has resigned from the Academy. The Wild Wild West actor assaulted Rock on stage for making a joke about his wife's shaved head. Jada Pinkett Smith has been very outspoken about her battle with alopecia, a medical condition that results in hair loss. Less than an hour after accosting Rock, Smith was awarded the Best Actor award for his portrayal of Venus and Serena Williams' father in the film King Richard. Prior to making the announcement concerning Smith's ban, the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts and Sciences met virtually to discuss their disciplinary course of action. In their statement, they noted that banning Smith was aimed at protecting both performers and guests while restoring the public's trust in the Academy. They went on to say that they had failed to adequately address the situation in the room, and they had been woefully unprepared for the unprecedented. For this, they apologized. The Academy further thanked Rock for maintaining his composure under such extraordinary circumstances. When Smith submitted his resignation, his included statement acknowledged that he had betrayed the trust of the Academy and that he was heartbroken over his behavior. He went on to say that he was fully ready to accept any and all consequences that he would face for his actions. In the months since, Smith has submitted his resignation and received his punitive judgment. It's been unclear how the actor planned on recovering from the incident. In the days and weeks following what's been dubbed the slap heard around the world, numerous calls were made from angry netizens on social media calling for him to be cancelled. But, as you know, the world has a very short attention span these days, and subsequent tragedies and controversies have eclipsed the events of that infamous evening at the Oscars. Now that he's had a bit of time to reflect on his actions, Will Smith is beginning to reveal just what he has in mind when it comes to his Hollywood comeback plan. Keep watching to see what those plans entail. Only 5 other Academy members have been kicked out. The club that Will Smith joined when he stepped down from the Academy is not only quite exclusive, but its members are also universally despised. Producer Harvey Weinstein, actor Bill Cosby, cinematographer Adam Kimmel, and director Roman Polanski have all been booted from the Academy over sexual misconduct allegations, while actor Carmine Corritti was kicked out of the Academy in 2004 for piracy after sending approximately 60 screener copies of films seeking Oscar consideration to an Illinois man who subsequently uploaded them to the internet. While what Smith did is arguably far less heinous than what any of these men did, it still is deserving of disciplinary action. By the standards laid out by the Academy, Smith could have faced everything from being excluded from future ceremonies to revoking his legibility for awards, or even them taking back his Best Actor win. Only one Oscar has been taken back in the history of the Academy Awards. That was a 1969 documentary called Young Americans, which was later found to be ineligible for the Best Documentary Award that year. In March, Whoopi Goldberg, a longtime Academy Board of Governors member, predicted that while Smith would face significant consequences, the Academy wasn't going to take his Oscar. Aside from the Academy's actions, 2 major film studios, Netflix and Sony, both announced that they would be temporarily pausing their projects with Smith. Real quick, if you're digging this video so far, show Trender a little love by giving us a like and subscribing to the channel. And don't go anywhere just yet. Stick around to learn all about Smith's drug-fueled vision that predicted the end of his career, fortune, and fame. Smith's planning a comeback with I Am Legend 2. After taking some much-needed time away from the spotlight, Will Smith could shortly stage a Hollywood comeback by reprising his role as scientist Robert Neville in I Am Legend 2. The first film hit theaters back in 2007 and saw Neville fighting for survival and searching for a cure amidst a zombie apocalypse. The film was a smash hit both at the box office and with the majority of critics, and there are now plans in the works after more than 15 years for a sequel. According to inside sources, the script is currently in the process of being written with his character in mind, but as of right now, Smith has yet to confirm that he is attached to the project. The film still has to receive Warner Brothers' seal of approval, but as of now, there's no indication that Smith will be booted off the project. It's also worth noting that Will Smith is the producer of the film, and it's his production company that's in charge of its development. It's safe to say, regardless of how things play out with I Am Legend 2, that Smith will eventually make a comeback. So as things stand, it comes down to which studio will be willing to take a chance on him. Rumors started going around back in March about an I Am Legend sequel after Deadline published an article about the tentative film. Shortly after that, Smith seemed to confirm the film's production by posting a screen grab from the original movie on his Instagram account. As of now, we know very little about the proposed project, but a few key details are pretty much a given. For one, Akiva Goldsman will likely write the script for the film, as he was the screenwriter for the first installment. As far as actors go, Will Smith would likely be joined once again by Michael B. Jordan. The film's director is more up in the air. It's possible that Francis Lawrence could make a return for a second film, but this early on in its pre-production, anything could happen. Smith's been seeing a therapist. As we touched on earlier, the media coverage surrounding Smith's Oscar slap has substantially died down in recent months, thanks to stories such as the dicey Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial and the plague of gun violence that swept America. Smith's taken this opportunity to take a step back and focus on himself. The same inside source that spilled the beans on the status of I Am Legend 2 has confirmed that Will is currently undergoing therapy to work through his inner demons. On a slightly more alarming note, Smith revealed in a rather candid interview with David Letterman back in May that prior to attacking Chris Rock at the Oscars, he had a psychedelic drug-induced vision that his career would be destroyed. Smith explained that he believed the vision was a premonition of sorts, and that it came to him while he was under the influence of the potent psychotropic ayahuasca. Will said that while the vision was quite startling, it left him feeling like he could handle anything that life has to throw at him. Smith went on to tell Letterman that the hallucinogenic herbal drink has the ability to show you a side of yourself that you've never seen before, and that one of his encounters with it was the single most hellish psychological experience of his life. Smith admitted to using the entheogen 15 times in the last few years, and that in the experience that gave him the fall from grace vision, he saw himself losing his home, wealth, and career in a matter of 2 years. It remains to be seen whether or not Smith's vision will come true, but for right now, he remains committed as ever to his career, family, and chosen life path. Celebs are still condemning the slap, but Rock has moved on. Following the notorious slap incident, the ceremony's hosts Amy Schumer, Regina Hall, and Wanda Sykes were forced to figure out how to process what had just happened while going on with the show. Even months later, Sykes says that she still struggles with coming to terms with the incident. Opening up about how it felt to see her friend Chris Rock get assaulted on stage, Sykes told entertainment outlet THR that she felt traumatized and that it's something that she still hasn't been able to fully get past. She went on to say that she should probably talk to someone about the incident and that it reflects where we are as a society in terms of civility. The Fresh Prince star did issue a public apology to Rock in the days after the Oscars, and Jada Pinkett Smith has expressed her desire that the two actors reconcile. But Rock is reportedly solely focused on his work right now as he continues touring and gearing up for an upcoming stand-up special. And no, in case you were wondering, Rock isn't bringing up what happened at the Oscars in his stand-up routine. All he wants to do right now is move on with his life and not feed any more energy into what happened than what already has been. Despite not wanting to discuss the slap heard around the world, Rock's ticket sales skyrocketed after the Oscars incident. Did you know that Will Smith had an ayahuasca-fueled vision that he would lose his money and career shortly before slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars? And that Jada Pinkett Smith desperately wants the two men to talk it out and reconcile? Share your thoughts on Will Smith and his future career prospects in the comments. And before you go, take a sec to show us a little support by giving this video a like and subscribing to the Trender channel. While you're at it, tap the bell to turn on notifications. That way you can keep up with all of our latest content without missing a beat. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon with more videos covering all things trending in pop culture.